Hello, today I would like to show us how to create a QR code in Affinity Designer. A couple of months back, Affinity Designer came up with Affinity Designer 2.5, and within this 2.5, one of the feature is the QR code generator. And I understand that some persons may just feel like QR code is an old thing. Why bring it up at the moment? You'll be surprised the things QR code could do within the marketing and communication space. So sit tight if you're interested. Please, let's jump right in. However, if you're an aspiring designer, this video is specifically for you. I will create the QR code, a very straightforward, simple process. And with the QR code, I would also design a simple demo flyer that talked about how you can download an app right with the QR code. It's going to just be a demo, nothing serious. And then I'll design different versions of this flyer, and I will make the template available for anybody who wishes to download. So you can check the comment section to download this file. So if you're ready, let's jump right in. I will open a new document so that we can create our QR code. I'll just show you how easy it is creating these QR codes. So we'll open a new file in Affinity Designer. We'll just call that, okay, we'll use the iPhone 6, 7, 8 template preset, and boom, we're open. So we won't be doing any styling or anything on this particular document. It's just solely to teach you how you can create this QR code. So first off, I would like to create what's called border that background for the QR code. Something very easy, EB color code. I'm removing the outline here so that we just have a very clean color code here, clean color background here. And then from this part of the menu, you come straight down to where you have the QR code to, and then you apply it. At the moment, I think it's at the back, if I'm not wrong. So you apply it. So we center. Now you have the QR code. Then the question will now be, now that I have created the QR code, how do I actually make it mine? How do I personalize it? It's pretty simple. If you come to the top left corner where you have data URL, you click on it and you have a dialog box that will be displayed. And this dialog box has different options. Edit QR code. So you have types for URL, you have types for just text, if you just want to include text within the URL code. If you notice, as we change this settings, the tiny black boxes within this QR code keeps changing. And one thing you should know is this black boxes, they will contain the encoded messages, right? They will contain the encoded messages that you would type into this text box available. And for every kind of setting, it keeps changing because the encoded messages will be different. In a nutshell, you could be asking yourself, what is QR code? So QR code in its sense is quick response code. It is quick response code. I think the name itself encapsulates the fact that it is quick, right? It's convenient, it's versatile. Let's say you have, as a designer, you have a portfolio and you want people to be able to scan QR code so that they can either download your portfolio or visit your portfolio site. So what you just need to do is you include the URL to your portfolio within this space here, right? And then you click OK. When you click OK, all you need to do is you make a digital copy of this such that maybe put it on your website, or so that wherever you feel you find great use for it. And then when your prospective client or user comes in contact with it, all they need to do is the scan. And pretty much how this works is most phones these days has it in their camera settings or as an app within the smartphone. So you open up the app, you scan the QR code, it's the application within the smartphone interprets the encoded information within the URL code, and then it carries out the activity or the action that is required of it. So pretty much that's how simple it is, right? So assuming I want to do something else to this, I probably want to have my contact details, say a vCard. You see, I have a couple of fields available for me to impute some of the information required, right? So you see how handy this can really come. Take for instance, you have visitors in the house and you have so much data, and you are willing to share this data with your visitors, so you can actually put the passcode into the QR code and then have it pasted somewhere so that your visitors can just scan and have access to use your Wi-Fi without necessarily bugging you or having to manually impute them, right? You can share location, encoded it within the QR code. You can name it your email address. You can send an SMS in the QR code. There are a couple of things you can do with it, but it's just up to you. It's just up to you what you plan to do with your QR code. So in a nutshell, that's what QR code is all about. So in this case, I'll just put URL this, and we'll just take it to Affinity Designer. So if you are with your phone right now, I would like you to just scan this QR code and see where it takes you. If you're out there, I would like to know how you use your QR code, what purposes it serves for you. And until next time, I hope you've learned something. Ciao.